Hey everybody, it's Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Magic Duels Origins, grabbing the Truth Seeker achievement. This is to activate 2 sorcery or instant cards out of your graveyard during a single duel. The card you're going to need for this is going to be a legendary Planeswalker card. It's called JC. He's going to be the legendary card for the blue collection. So make sure you grab him. He looks a little something like this. He's going to be a mythic rare pull out of a booster pack. So get to grinding and getting those coins. You basically want to build the deck around instants and sorceries that cost little, so make sure you do that. We are going to be running blue cards only in this deck in case you are wondering. You also want to toss in some creatures and a ton of mana. So once you have everything squared away, you are going to start up a duel. Of course, we are doing this with 2 people in a boosting game to make things easier. If you are skilled enough, you could do this against the AI, but don't recommend that because having another person help out helps out a lot for the achievement because it makes things easier. So basically, you're trying to draw JC from the deck. You only have one of them, so it's going to take a long time, obviously. So while you're waiting for him, your goal is to build up mana and to get as many instants in the graveyard as possible. So just keep using them. Most of the blue deck instants are going to be drawing cards, which allow you to draw from your deck. So that should help speed up the process a lot more. Alright, obviously you need 2 in the graveyard to get the achievement. However, to use JC's effect, you're going to need at least 10 cards in your graveyard. So once you draw JC, he's going to cost you 2 to summon. Make sure you summon him, and then to evolve him into his Planewalker form, you want to make sure you have 10 cards in your graveyard, at least 1 card in your hand, and then at least 1 card in your deck. Basically, you need to tap him, and then if you have 10 or more cards in your graveyard, you will draw 1 card and then discard 1 card to evolve him up. So after you evolve him up, now you need to level up his devotion points. He starts out with 5, so you basically want to use his +1 effect, and then you want to bump him up to 6. Now he can use his effect up to 2 times. We're using his -3 effect. So start of next turn, you want to continue to add to your mana. As you can see, we have 11 right here. Then you want to select him and then use his -3 effect. For a cost of 3 devotion, you are able to fish an instant or a sorcery out of the grave, and you are going to use it. Keep in mind, you do still have to pay the mana cost, which is why we kept our mana up pretty high. So make sure you use a low-cost one that allows you to do something simple like draw cards. So to use it, all you have to do is just hit right bumper to switch your alternate hand out, and then you can basically use the card you fished out at the cost of mana, and then it will allow you to do whatever effect it does. So that takes care of 1. You can normally use the effect twice a turn, so you're going to have to take at least 2 turns to get this achievement. So make sure you skip forward to next turn and just do the same thing. Make sure you use his last 3 devotion points, which is why we buffed him up to 6 to use his -3 effect 1 more time. Pick another card out of your graveyard. Pick something where you can afford the mana, obviously, and make sure it's a simple effect like draw cards. And then you should be able to get the achievement once the effect takes off. And that's how you do the achievement. Just like all the other Planewalker achievements, it's simple. It just takes a long time to set up. So hopefully you have a boosting partner who is willing and patient to help you out with this. There's the achievement, 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.